Hi everybody! So today I'm going to be using these. I've got 2 cans of these and I'm making a double grilled cheese bunt witch for supper. It's a cool fall day. I have greased my bunt pan. I'm also cooking tomato soup, which I have seasoned with a little bit of salt, pepper, the chunky pepper, and I put parsley in the soup. I mix my soup with milk, never water. I don't think it tastes that good with water, so I use milk and tomato and mushroom. And I'll also be using garlic powder and butter. So I'm heating my oven right now to 350 degrees. I am going to open these and we are going to put these together. I'm just waiting for my son to get home. It's like 20 after 3 my time, mountain time, because I'm in Canada. I'm making him craft dinner, so that's what's in this pot here. So I'm going to put this in my bunt pan right now. So I really don't like opening these. They kind of always freak me out. But I'm going to open this. I'm going to open this and then I'll come right back and we'll put this together. Okay, I've put one in my bunt pan already. This one's unwrapped, and now we're going to put this one in here and we're going to put these 2 together. Do not unroll them. These are croissants. You leave them whole, but I'll show you as soon as I get the other one in the pan. Here we go. So we're going to open this. Oh, take it out. Do not unroll it. Stick it in your pan. And then we are going to pinch these 2 together to make as one. My oven is still heating, so I'm going to pinch these together so they do not come apart. Kind of make them look so that they don't look pinched together, just so it looks kind of pretty. There, like so. And it is one. I will fix that. That one looks a little wonky, but I'm waiting for my oven to preheat, and I will cook this for 30 minutes. And when I take this out, I'll return. Okay, my oven is preheated to 350. I am going to put this in. I also greased my pan, and this goes in for 30 minutes. When this comes out after 30 minutes, I'll return. Okay, my 30 minutes are up. I am going to take it out. First, I'm going to shut this down. Hot. Here we go. That's what it looks like with the 2 together. So now I am going to let this cool a bit because I need to cut this in half. So I'm going to let it sit. I think I'll just set it here on my pan. And when that cools off a bit more, that I can cut it in half, then we'll come back. Okay, it's cooled off now, so I'm going to take this out of the pan and just stick it on my cutting board here. I just had it on a cooling rack. I changed it over. Oh, that ain't gonna work. There we go. Yeah, it's still pretty hot, but it's nice and light. It's not heavy feeling, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be heavy feeling, but doesn't that look pretty? And that's just from the croissant rolls. Putting them in a bunt pan together, squeezing the ends together so you're kind of not so good sides on the bottom and your pretty sides on the top. So when this cools down even more, I am melting some butter, and I am going to be putting garlic powder in it, which I'm going to glaze the inside of my croissant roll. So when this cools off more, then I'll come back. Okay, I am cutting it now, and this is how I'm cutting it. I just got my serrated knife right through, you can't even see it. But you can see my blade in the middle. And I'm just going around. It's still kind of warm, but not too bad. I just didn't want to cut it when it was too hot. I just don't want it to fall apart. So I'm just gonna, oh, there's my, and I just, these knives I don't like. They're too heavy for one. This one, well, it says Forever Sharp. It's stainless steel, but it's so light. I'd rather use something light in my hand than have something heavy in my hand. Okay, that is a part. Oh, that's not a part. So I'm just gonna go slow. You can probably hear my son. Okay, that is a part now. So I'm going to put this on my tray. Like so. Like so. See, it is still warm, so it's kind of loose. So I'm gonna let it cool down some more, because she is, yeah, she's pretty warm in there. Because I'm going to have to put this back in the oven again. So I'll let this sit and cool probably maybe for, oh, I don't know, probably another 10-15 minutes, and then I'll come back. Okay, I've melted my butter, and now I'm going to put a half a tablespoon of garlic powder in my butter. Gonna give this a stir. And I'm going to spread all of this. Well, it won't take all of this butter, I'm sure. Onto my bread here. Or my croissants. My croissant bunt is what it is. So I'm going to brush this on. And we will be filling this. I've got my soup heating now, because it will be supper time not too far from now. I just got it on medium heat. Give that a good brush. And then I'm going to put this back in the oven once it's dressed. Probably for about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to put, well, I'll show you what I'm putting on here. Well, I used a fair amount, actually. Not all of it, but a fair amount. So I've got two types of cheese here. I've got, what's it called? Monterey Jack, sorry. And sharp cheddar and ham. I'm going to put ham only on half, not the whole thing. But the cheese will go all the way around. Just like so. So this will be a nice supper on a fall day. You could even make this too with chili if you'd like. I'm not much of a chili eater myself, but if you are, you can. There. Now I will put the sharp cheddar on. So it's a double cheese. You can triple this if you'd like. If you really like cheese, you could triple this. You could put any kind of cheese on here that you like. I was thinking about Swiss. Next time I think I'm going to put Swiss on here. Swiss is one of my favorites. But the Monterey Jack, love it. I love it. So the ham, I'm just gonna put it on half. So the other half is just cheese, and this is ham and cheese. Put her back in the oven for about 15-20 minutes till your cheese is totally melted. You could also make a Denver on this. That would be delicious. A Denver in here, oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more ham in here because there's a couple of us that are ham lovers here, so not too much, but there we go. Then I'm going to put this back on top. Very nice, very nice. Now that's a big sandwich. I'm going to put this back in the oven, probably for about 15-20 minutes, till this cheese is totally melted. And when that's melted and it's ready to cut, then I'll come back. I'm back. I'm taking it out of my oven. My company just pulled up, so at the end, I will not be able to talk. But here it is. I will cut a piece when it cools off, and I will show you, but I won't be able to talk because my company has just pulled up.